guys, I am here with a fun hop with Rediscover Your Stash Facebook group, which is ran by Sara Scraps, and they put out this hop, and what we're all doing is showing y'all how we mix our old supplies with our new supplies. So my tip for you today is when I'm mixing supplies, there's a couple things I do. I try to always add something old into my layouts just because we all want to use up our stash, right? So I usually pick a collection that I want to use. This time I decided I wanted to use, let me move this out of the way, Tourist Mode by Pink Fresh Studio. So that's my first step. Pick out my main collection that I want to get into, and I have not used this yet, and I've been dying to use it, so that's the only reason why I chose to use this, is because I haven't used it yet and I want to. And then often I will go through all of my bits, like my wood veneer, my acrylic. I have like random bowls like this of embellishments sitting on my desk, so I'll kind of go through those and just see if there's anything that I can use that is old and stuff that's been sitting around. I also have this cute little drawer that has just random stuff too, so I'll do a quick flip through, pull out anything that might go based on color or theme, or anything like that. But when I'm mixing papers together, my opinion, the easiest way to mix old with new is staying within the same manufacturer. So, for instance, if I try to mix Pink Fresh with Vicky Bouton, it's going to be hard because the color tones are different. The style of the paper sometimes can even be different. This color saturation is different. But when you stick with the same manufacturer, you often get the same color white, you know, the same color saturations or color tones. Yes, they might be different colors, but they go in the sense that their hues are similar and their tones are similar. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to mix Tourist Mode with my older Simply the Best from Pink Fresh Studio. My first step was to pick out the main papers that I wanted to use in this collection. And my first two main papers that I picked out from this collection are these two. Then I went over to Simply the Best, and oh, hold on a second, something is playing on my computer, sorry about that. I went over to Simply the Best and picked out a couple more papers. I picked out this paper. Where did I put them? Here they are. Okay. I've got too much junk on my desk. I picked out this paper, and the green. And this is what I'm pulling together. And these three are from one collection, and these two are from another. But you can see they all go really well together, I think. Now, are these exact blues? No. But that darker part kind of is. Does this have any of this green in it? No, but it's the same kind of color saturation, so it works. So these are the color or the papers I picked out. That is my first tip. All right. And oh, you know what I didn't grab? I need to grab a piece of 12 by 12 white cardstock. That's what we're going to be building our layout on. The photos I'm doing this time are photos of my son mountain climbing. And I have these 3 photos here. So I want my title to be something to do with the climb or something like that. As you can see, this photo shows him at the very top of the rock. So it's rock climbing. He's way up there, that little guy up there. So that's kind of my main photo. And then I've got these here. So I found some inspiration on Instagram, and the layout I saw had strips of paper, just vertical strips of paper, different papers. Some were tickets, I think. And I really liked that vertical aspect of that design because we're talking about climbing, right? Going vertical. So I took that inspiration, but then changed it up a bit, and I cut out my strips, but then made them into arrows. So I did this by hand. I did not, I probably could have used cut file maybe, but I kind of was like, nah, we'll just do it by hand. And it worked out great. I really love how they turned out. Not sure how long, if I want them to go all the way to the bottom or not. I'm thinking I do, so we'll see. But this is going to kind of be my main design. And then I want to incorporate film strips in here somewhere. And these are from 49 & Market Gardenia. So that's also newer collection to me. I'm thinking about just having it, do I want it just on the side there? And I'm probably not going to use both of these because I'm only exposing half of the frame. I'll just cut that one in half, but I'm just laying it here to decide which, where I want this. You know what? I need to move these over because I'm going to have a title. And these are not cut straight, guys. Not even close, but that's okay. That's what paper crafting is, like, not perfect, right? So, of course, I had this kind of laid out when I was practicing, and I had it exactly how I liked it. I should have taken a picture. I know better, but I didn't. Maybe like that. Maybe like... Sorry about the fussiness of this. We're gonna lay this out. I typically will lay everything out, make sure I like it, and then go back and glue it down. So I'm thinking something like that. And then this is gonna be kind of like this. And then these two here, and I'll pop up the middle one. I'll pop up the picture of him. I like the addition of the black there. I think I'm gonna move this up a little bit maybe. And then I was thinking these tags are from the Simply the Best. And I don't like this weirdness here, so I thought, well, I could put these kind of there somehow. I'm not sure exactly how. Might need to move this up a little bit. May have to do it like so. Something like this. And then, I'm not sure exactly how we're going to embellish, but I want to use these rub-ons, which is also from 49 & Market, Gardenia collection. And y'all, if you have not tried their rub-ons, they are amazing. I just love them so much. And I will leave links to everything below for all the products that I'm using. I purchase almost all of my scrapbooking supplies from my little scrapbook store, and I'll leave those links below. If you're a new customer, you can also use my code TISAREF, and you'll save 10% on your entire order. So I want to title this Amazing Climb. And I want to use these Heidi Swap stamps to finish the title. Now, I belong to her, is it Stamp Society? And get her monthly stamps. So this is only available through the Stamp Society. I apologize for that, but I would also encourage you to go check that out as well. I love her stamps so much. Let's see, I want to make sure this is all gonna fit. And I'll probably stamp this all in black because this part is in black as well. Just want to make sure everything fits. Okay. Yeah, I think that's gonna fit well. And then I don't know if I needed to say the amazing climb. I think I want to move it down a little bit. If I do that, that's gonna probably mess up my tags though. That's all right. Let's figure it out. Because I don't want climb to go to the very tippy top. So let's just see. Yeah, I like that better. I was gonna add the here, but I think I'll just do amazing climb. I don't think we need much more than that. So far, I really, really like how this is looking, but I'm thinking what I don't like is these arrows need something to help them stand out. And I either could ink them with black ink, or I could use a black pen and just outline them. And I think that's what I want to do. I think that's what I want to do. First, since I know I'm going to commit to this, I'm going to put this rub-on on. Now, this has some white in it, so it is going to show up. It might not be like perfectly noticeable, but it's going to be noticeable enough. So oh, that's down now. There's no taking it up now. It's already down. Let's see, where's my little tool? Check out the links below. There are lots of ladies participating. And you can go to the Facebook group and see all the inspiration. You can also find the inspiration on Instagram. So check out Instagram as well. Oh my goodness. So I'm sure in the filming, in the camera, you probably have a hard time reading amazing, but I can read it in person, so I'm not going to worry about it. I'll show you. I wish you can definitely read it in the sky, but it kind of does mix in with the rock here, but I'm totally okay with that. So let's move these up and take this off. These, and we're gonna go ahead and outline all of these. I think it's gonna really help give definition to these papers. And it does not have to be perfect. I'm not using a ruler. It's not gonna be straight. It's probably gonna be wonky. Okay guys, I decided to speed this up and voice over the rest of the video because it was taking way too long. So I'm gonna finish up outlining these arrows, and then I'm gonna decide there's really not enough grunge or definition. So I'm gonna pull out a stamp that was part of my a Heidi Swap stamp from her monthly, oh my goodness. She's got a monthly stamp kind of club, and I do that. And this really cool border stamp was in it, and I thought it would be perfect for this. So I am going to go around and I'm going to edge all of the arrows with this border stamp. I'm not going to make you watch the rest, but we'll go ahead and move on to the next step. Okay, now I've got all of the arrows inked up, so I'm going to go ahead and place them on the cardstock, and I'm really just wanting to have them all at different heights. So I'm just kind of playing around to figure out what the best placement is, and it doesn't take me too long. And then once everything's glued down, we are gonna add a little more grunge to this layout. And so far I'm really liking the direction that it's going, and in the end I absolutely love how it turns out. I can't wait for y'all to see. So I really like the kind of Pink Fresh is a very clean, geometric, very, very clean line design. But adding all of that stamping and kind of grunging it up a little bit, I love the contrast that gives to these kind of clean line papers. So I'm figuring out my placement of everything, and I'm going to cut that film strip, which is from 49 and Market Gardenia collection. I'm going to cut it in half because there's no need to use two of them, because I'm going to be tucking it underneath that arrow. And I use just regular ATG adhesive when using these film strips. They are acetate, but I don't find that I ever can see the adhesive underneath. So if you're worried about that, I use that or my art glitter glue most times. I love that little addition of black so much. And you'll see towards the end of the video where we kind of balance that on the other side. So I'm gonna just glue a few things down with my art glitter glue, and then we're gonna start kind of looking at the placement of my title. Now, if you remember, I put the rub onto that one 4x6 photo that says amazing. Now, in the film, you really can't see it perfectly, but honestly, in person, it looks really good. I am so sorry. My dog has the worst timing today with needing to go outside. So let's go ahead and move forward. I apologize for that. I'm going to go ahead and figure out my photo placement. And as you know, that title is on the photo. And so I need to place it so that I can finish the rest of my title above the photo, which I'm going to stamp. So I'm going to be titling this Amazing Climb, and I'm going to use my Heidi Swap stamp, which is from her, not Stop the Blur, Stamp Society, I think it's called. It's a monthly stamp subscription. And this was the stamp I got last month. I absolutely love this alpha, and we're going to go ahead and use it to stamp out Climb. Again, it adds a little bit to the grunginess, but because they are square shaped alphas, it also lends to the geometric nature of the collection. So I thought that this stamp worked out perfectly. So I'll finish that up. It seems to fit very nicely in that little spot. And then we will get started with embellishing. So I'm really excited to go back and watch all of the videos from this hop. There's going to be Instagram posts and so much more. I will leave the links below. There will probably be a hashtag also that you can search on Instagram so that you could see everyone's posts, but I don't know what that is at the time of this recording, but I will leave all of that information in the description box below. And again, just a reminder, I'm using the tourist mode and Simply the Best from Pink Fresh Studio. And I purchased all of these from my little scrapbook store. I do not believe that the Happy Scrappy bags are available anymore for either of these collections, but you may be able to get some bits and pieces. So you may be able to get some ephemera or some stickers. So whatever is available, I will leave linked below. And I'd also encourage you to go over to the My Little Scrapbook Store Layouts and More Facebook group. It is amazing, and you will find lots more inspiration there. And then again, check out all the links of all the ladies doing the videos featuring old products mixed with our new products. All right, let's get to embellishing. I'm pulling out some of the embellishments from, not sure if this pack is tourist mode or Simply the Best, but I'm kind of pulling out, seeing what will go, and then I will work with that little bit of pile after that. Okay, I love that round piece. We're definitely going to use that. It says Outdoor Explorers. And I realize when I glued it on a little bit crooked, but I'm not going to worry about it. You will see that later, but we're just going to move on past that. Okay, I'm also going to pull out some stickers. I'm going to pull out a tag that says Love This. And what is that I'm trying to see? Oh, those are puffy stickers, trees, and I love those. I am going to use them right there, but we're going to layer those up a bit. Here's that sticker I was telling you about, ephemera, that I put on crooked when I glued it down, but it's okay. So I'm going to do 3 embellishment clusters, kind of to create that triangle. We're going to do one up there to the upper left of the photos, and then down below the photo, and then to the right, kind of in the corner by the title. I also added a puffy sticker that says Risk Taker, and of course I thought that that worked out absolutely perfect. And now we're going to play with this bottom cluster. I end up adding adventure to the Love This tag. So it's going to say, Love This Adventure. Now, I love this label up there because it gives a little bit of that yellow mustard color. It brings that over to that corner. And this just says, this gives me life. And one of the things I do in my clustering is I try to use similar elements. Doesn't have to be the same exact things, but if you'll notice in the end, I will have a circle element in each cluster. I will try to feature similar colors in each cluster. So in this layout, the kind of standout color, the one that doesn't go with everything else, is kind of that mustard color. So I want to make sure that that color is spread out throughout my layout. And by doing that, I just want to make sure it's in each cluster. So in the left, upper left, that gives me life, gives me that color. In the bottom left, I've got that color in that pattern paper, so that works. And then in the upper right by the title, that arrow is that color. So that works there as well. So in the end, I'm going to have a circle in each section. I'm also like to have similar textures or dimension in each cluster. So because I have a puffy sticker of those leaves in the upper left, I have a puffy sticker in the bottom one. That adventure is a puffy sticker. And then the star, I'm going to have a couple puffy stickers in the upper right. There's a star and then that geotag are both puffy stickers. So I love to just spread out similar elements throughout my page in the different clusters because I think that helps to make everything cohesive and everything like just makes it look like it belongs. All right, we're going to glue everything down, and then I'm going to bring in some Arrow rub-ons from the sheet, the 49 and Market rub-on sheet, the 12 by 12 sheet where I got the amazing rub-on for the title. And I love these rub-ons because they're black and white. They come from the Gardenia collection. Again, I will link them below, but they go with any collection because they're black and white. So I love that. So because we've got the black on the right with the film strip and the title, I want to kind of border the left side of the layout with something that is also black. And that is what I'm going to do with these arrows, is I'm just going to have them kind of going up, following the direction of the other arrows on the page, up that left-hand side of the page. And I love how it turned out. I really think it frames it up really nicely. And again, I love rub-ons so much. So I hope you enjoyed this process. I hope you enjoyed or learned something about mixing old collections with new in this process. If you're not already a subscriber to my channel, I would love for you to subscribe. I have a goal of reaching 2,000 subscribers, and that would really help me out. And I plan on doing a giveaway once I hit that goal. And yeah, like this video and go check out everyone else's video. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Leave any comments or questions in the comment section. Thanks, guys.